All right, let's start our demo. So basically, we are here to work with our training for the software testing, right? So for the software testing, we're going to cover the manual and automation. This is 100% online training. As you can see, we do have the website. So I think most of them know our website. And the email, I just put it here. We do have a 800 phone number. So if you guys do have any question, concern, you can anytime email it to us your concern, and like most of them, you guys do have my direct phone number, so you can reach out to me for any questions or concern. So our training basically is 100% online. We're going to provide you guys with the hands-on training, and including that hands-on training, you need to work on few of the projects based on the phases of the training. Then you need to submit those projects, you need to practice yourself. Then whatever the backup from our side you need to provide, we'll be here to provide you all the backups and stuff, right? Let me introduce a little bit about myself. I think I already spoke with all of you guys at some point before you guys enroll or register for this training, right? So myself, I'm Imran. So I have been working in IT and the management last 15 years actually. So I worked in IT in different phases of the different departments like the software developments, IT project management, security, quality assurance, IT operations, and also the system engineering. And I'm the CEO of AI First Solutions. So we do have the another team members here as well, but we can introduce them in the little bit of later on, like once towards to our demo going on. Currently, I'm still working in Delta Gear Alliance last 8 years and still continue to work on it. So this is our different team member here. We do have our training going on in the different states as well, like the California, New Jersey, New York, and also Texas and Arizona. So we have the big team to help you guys out with any problem, any concern, or anytime, anything, right? Okay, let's jump into it, the training overview. So what you're gonna cover with this training. So as I told you, right, so this training, we prepare this training for at least for the 4 months, but the topic we are going to cover with our training basically, which is introduction to the software industry, which is most important, you guys need to know. Then we're gonna cover the manual software testing. We're gonna work with the mobile app testing, definitely the database, which is the SQL, then the programming language, Java, which is the basic part, even though if you guys don't have not more knowledge in programming language, that should be fine for you to be like, working, starting with the basic stuff. Then those basic stuff need to be applied to the automation. Then for the automation phase, basically, we are going to cover few different tools to how you can automate it, your test scripts, how you're gonna test that. So you're gonna cover all of it. Then also you're going to cover the API testing. And as I told you earlier, right, we do have a hands-on projects because this training is basically very hands-on training, exactly what you need to do in your corporate life. That's why we set up this training. So you do have definitely getting some of the live projects, you need to work on it. And also after complete that training, the main focus will be you need to prepare yourself for the interview. Then we're going to help you here to be your job placement and the job support. So our training time will be Monday and Wednesday. It's a 9 to 10:30 p.m., which is the Eastern time. Each and every week we do have a training, but if any cases, if any session or any classes will be canceled, we'll let you guys know prior, because you do have the WhatsApp group. I think I have been added all of you guys in the WhatsApp group. If you're not seeing any information in the WhatsApp group earlier, please text me or let me know so that I can verify your account, and like I'm gonna add you one more time so that like you guys can update with all the information in the WhatsApp group. Then also we do have the team discussion and the mentoring session at the end. Let's say why we are different than the other training institute. So we're gonna give you very hands-on experience or working with the live project here, as well as like if you do have any question, concern, you do have a lot of opportunities to work with the internal team, as well as your students, as well as your teachers or trainer. So if you're going to stuck anything, if you have any issues, question, concern, we do have a separate session which we are going to cover basically what you don't understand from the previous session. We're going to discuss this and resolve those topics on the team discussion session. So we basically divided our whole course for within like 8 different modules, as I told you earlier. So this is just a timely manner. We just put it here. How long will it take time to complete for each module? Like introduction to the software industry is going to be like taking 2 weeks, which is 4 sessions of the 4 classes. Then the manual will be take another 2 weeks, which is 4 sessions. So like it's a month. Then like if we can jump into the sequel, it might take 2 to 3 weeks. Then after that, we do have a live project and you guys working on it. We're going to give you 1 week time to work on that. Then also we have mobile testing for a week. Then module 6 for the automation, which you're going to put more time on it. Because for this particular batch, whoever coming from the different backgrounds, most of them do have either IT knowledge, or you guys done your bachelor, or you already have few knowledge for at least some of the programming language. That's why for this particular batch, I'm trying to do a little bit of advance. Instead of like basic stuff for manual testing, I'm trying to put you all starting from the Java, so that you guys have the Java and the automation in the first phase to complete within month and a half or 2. Then I'm going to move forward to the manual so that you guys have enough time to practice that and you can ready yourself to the market at a few points. Then module 7 is basically like, again, we're going to put you in the projects for the automation. Then we do also cover the API testings using the Postman and the SophieWire. So the QA career, this is a very basic questions, right? Why you guys are here and why you're going to focus on the QA, right? So there's a few things we need to mention. QA industry in IT is a very hot market right now, and it was before and it will be. So that's why like it's gonna, sorry. Okay. That's why like, you know, this is the easiest way you guys can get into the IT. That's why like the QA will be the first priority for most of them to get into the job. Now, someone said like, okay, I don't have programming language experience. Still, I am able to start working with this training, or am I able to pop up with the training at some point? And am I ready for myself as a market or not? Definitely answer is yes, because the way we are going to train you up, basically, we're going to teach you all the way through exactly what you need to do in the office. Plus, we're going to provide you all the study materials. We're going to provide you all the direction, exactly which way you need to work on it. So it's going to be very easier for you guys to learn those things and apply to your future job stuff, right? And once you're gonna be in the market, so there's a very long-term projects going on. You guys do have opportunity to work as a full-time, as a contractor. It depends on you, like which way you're gonna go or which type of job you're going to pick. But there's a lot of opportunities. And if you say like, okay, where should I work, or what type of industry or domain basically the QA need to be working, there's a QA job is each and every industry and the domain. So like the finance, telecom, healthcare, even like, you know, airlines company, insurance company, and some of the software development companies, like each and every places they need the QA. Now they need the QA basically in the manual automations, QA engineers, senior leads, and all those positions. Definitely once you'll be trying to get the offer as a QA engineers or the QA analyst, there's a great salary. Right now, since there's little bit of inflations and the adjusted numbers here and there, I would prefer to like, at least I can tell you that you guys can start around like 100,000 plus with the benefits if you're gonna go for the full-time job. If you're gonna go for the contract, basically, so you're gonna get little more salary because it's an hourly rate, but we'll discuss those phases like later on sometimes. And as I told you, like each and every organization, they want the QA. So you'll be like, good fit for the market at some point. So introduction to the software industry, what we're going to cover here. So we're going to cover basically the software development lifecycle, all type of methodologies. I'm not going to go over each points here because we're going to cover each and everything in the class. So it's just a high level topic. I'm just going to tell you like what exactly we're going to cover. So software development lifecycle, we're going to cover all different type of methodologies and like how those methodologies need to be applied to the particular projects and stuff. We are also going to cover that part on it. Then the roles basically. So what type of roles is going to be involved in that particular company? So we're going to teach you those things. And also for the manual and automation, if you can see this point here, this part here. So this part will be our basically focus. So once you'll be done with that training, our focus would be at least like we can start from here up to this, because you cannot join as a lead in the first phase, right? So at least like whoever very comfortable with the automation, I would definitely prefer to put you as a senior or like the automation engineer role. So that's how we can decide. This is based on the training. Like once you'll be done with it, your comfort zone, we can discuss with you exactly how comfort you are with the automation manual. Then we're going to work with you to work on your resumes and stuff. Then it can put you in the market. Then, so we are also going to cover the basic of QA, which is the software testing lifecycle. So there's a bunch of things in the software testing lifecycle. We're going to cover everything on it. Then the different type of requirement documents, why you need those requirement documents, how those requirement documents need to be read, understand. We're going to cover all of this, where you can get those requirement documents, how you need to use it. We're going to cover all of it on our training. Then for the manual testing part, as I told you, you need to work on the live projects, so real life projects. We're going to put you those assignments. You need to guys work on it. And writing the test cases, which is the very basic stuff for the QA. You need to know exactly the way to write the test cases, execute the test cases, and all the way through the reporting and stuff to your manager, or using different type of tools, as I told you. So we're going to use the ALM, MTM, Jira, and the DevOps. So we're going to cover all 4 tools here, so that at least like once you'll be apply for any of the positions, and if they're required for those tools, so you guys can able to give them those answer, and you are comfortable to working with all different tools. Then different type of testing, you need to know exactly how many different type of testing we do have. We need to utilize those, at which point we need to perform those things, and what way we need to perform those things, or like what way we need to execute that. We need to understand those things. So we are going to cover different type of testing part as well in our training. Then defect or bug life cycle. This is the another most important part in QA, because once any company going to hire you, so their focus would be basically you are trying to find some problem in their software and you need to report that, which is called bug or the defect, correct? So the bug and the defect has their own life cycle. The way of the process they need to follow, we're going to cover it up, and we also need to cover like how you need to write those defects, or how you need to identify those defects, write those defects, report those defects to the developers or your test leads. So we're going to cover all of it. Then the additional part, which we're going to cover basically, and the none of the training institute cover, which is the mobile testing. So mobile testing has this whole separate training, and it will be taking like 2 to 3 months to complete. But we include the mobile testing, which is basically is good for your resume as well. So we're going to cover very basic stuff. So at least if any positions is required, let's say half and half, right? Let's say like the software testing, you need to test the mobile, and same software has a mobile app, you need to perform the testing for that. So we're going to cover this basic stuff so that you guys have those knowledge and informations for those particular projects if you're working with that. And we're gonna cover this. Then database, this is very important for each and every QA role because you need to work with the data. So you need to know the SQL. So we're gonna cover the basic SQL and all different type of queries. So that like you know basically how to handle the data, how you can pull the data and all those things. Then the Java, that's what I'm here. And I'm talking to you like from Monday, we do have a session at 7 p.m. basically, not 7, sorry, 9 p.m. And we're going to start from the Java session, which is the basic Java. So I'm not gonna go depth on it because once the class will be started, you guys can see exactly how you're gonna move forward with it. But yes, we're going to cover the basic Java, which is basically you need those Java to apply towards to the automation. That's why like we need to learn Java, right? So we're gonna cover those things. Then QA automation, basically like we're going to cover the Selenium part, TestNG. We're gonna working with you guys for the different type of framework, which is data-driven, the QA-driven framework. Also, we're going to work with one of the tools, which is the Cucumber, and it's a very popular tools in the market. And you guys need to know how to use it, how you need to write the script, how you need to do the executions, reporting, and all those things. So we're going to cover that, the Cucumber tools, and also we'll be working with the GitHub and the Jenkins. For the Selenium part, I just mentioned it here, a lot of stuff on it, exactly what things you're going to be covered on the Selenium part. Then same thing for the TestNG, and same thing for the data-driven framework, exactly how you're going to cover what things need to do, the installations, Excel sheet, import, export, reporting purpose, and everything we need to cover. Then for the Cucumber tools, as I told you, this is very popular tools in the market. So from the installation process towards to learn the Cucumber and like, the executing the test cases and everything we are going to cover in the Cucumber. API testing, we're just going to cover the very basic stuff in the API testing so that like each and every company, they need to have the API testing at some point. It depends on the projects and depends on the company you work for, but you guys need to know how you're going to perform the API testing. So that's why you're going to put the API testing here. So we're going to use the Postman or the SoapUI to teach you guys exactly how you're going to handle those situation scenarios or like the what type of testing you need to perform in the API side. Then this is our whole course, but once you'll be done with the course, we do have the student mentoring session. What is mentoring session? Mentoring session is nothing but, let's say like you're done with the Java, right? So out of, let's say like the 10 students, not everyone will be understand the Java clearly, correct? So whoever understands the Java clearly, I'm gonna give him or her the opportunity to work with the other students so that like you can have some presentation like in front of everyone, so that you can clear yourself, as well as like the whoever does not understand the Java for the previous session, they can also like pop up with the session. So it's gonna be good for you to be like, at least you can present something and you can clear yourself. And definitely our tutor will be there, I'll be there, that's my another partner will be there. So like, if you guys need any help on the mentoring session, definitely we'll do it. But in the mentoring session is basically as needed. If you guys feel like to work with any of the particular topic, we'll discuss in our class and we can set up the another session. So mentoring session will not be in our regular session, which is like Monday, Wednesday. It must be on the weekend session. Whoever will be free is free to join. Okay. If you guys say like, okay, I'm not able to join, that's fine for you. We do have those video links. We do have all the videos in the YouTube channels. We're gonna share with you guys with those channels and stuff so that you can see those videos anytime. Okay, and each and every class will be recorded so that like after that class, we're gonna send you the link. So this is a private YouTube channel, we do have it, so that you can see those videos and you can like, practice yourself watching those videos over and over. If you do have any questions, definitely we're here to resolve that. So after you complete the training, correct? So once you complete this training, you're gonna get all the study materials. Then your hands-on projects documents, as I told you, so you do have the video access for your lifetime. So like you can go to that link, basically the link we're gonna forward to you guys. Then you can watch those videos, clear yourself. Any question, get back to us, all right? Then once you're done with the training, overall training, you're gonna get the certification from our end. So these certifications is basically, you don't need to sit for any exam. This is just the completion of the software testing, manual and automation testing training certification. You're gonna get it from our company. Now, main focus, after you complete the training, right? What is your main focus? Your main focus is to be get into the job. So for the job placement, what exactly we're going to do here? So for the job placement, we are going to send you all the required documents to prepare yourself, like interview questions and mock interview questions, your resume building and everything. Once you have, you need to prepare yourself. We're gonna give you some time, let's say a week, 2 or 3, it depends on your situations and the scenarios. Once you can feel like you're ready for the market, we're going to start taking your mock interview. So once you pass us through this mock interview, and if you feel like you're ready for the market, we'll just go ahead and right away start market your resumes, okay? Then what is another things is including with this, like based on your resume, we're going to do your reference check, your employment verifications, your background checks. We're going to take care of everything. And these portions I'll just hold off as of now because this is the job support. But all I can say, like if you guys need any help, let's say like you get into the job, right? Still you do have the problem, you don't know like where you're gonna start with, or like you're facing some issues in your companies, you're not able to complete those work on time, let us know, we're here to help you, okay? So do you guys have any questions so that I can answer about the training? Any questions so far? If you want, you can unmute yourself so that I can answer those questions. No questions? Can you guys hear me?
No, nothing so far.
Okay, so you guys are good as of now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So let me see if it's the Rashu, is the Rakibul is here or not. Rakibul, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so basically Rakibul, you're going to talk to him a lot once the training will be started, because he's my another partner. Basically, he's going to take a lot of stuff on the training. So Rashu, please, like if you have any words to the students.
Yeah, you perfectly, present the entire scenario very well. I don't think anybody will have any questions so far. So, hey everybody, this is Rashu. You can tell me Rashu, or my other name is Rakibul Islam. So yeah, like he said, I'll keep in touch with you guys very often for classes schedule and everything, maybe class link, this and that. So basically I taking care of some operation stuff, and like some tools also you might have under me, like Zira, ALM, some other tools. So from my side, it's like kind of advice or suggestion what I can share with you guys. Don't consider it is like it should be your academic training or something. Okay, it's a career path. Your journey started from today. Take it like this, and you will be, facing so many tools and so many programming languages. So this is stuff you have to do practice again and again. Okay, so it's nothing like you will go and memorize stuff and then come and answer it. It's not like that. So it's a self-learning, it's a career path, and you have to do practice. Okay, so don't try to miss any classes. If you by any chance, if you miss the class, you go over and then watch the video, practice it yourself. So just keep yourself, hold yourself in the track, okay? And we are here always with you guys. So if you have any problem or any, like somewhere you stuck, you don't know how to move on from there, maybe it happens because you will face so many tools, and this is for somebody it's a new stuff, so you maybe don't understand, you cannot cope up with the class. So you guys always open to come us, and I just want to finish with last one more things. We actually want to create a one culture, one environment, like one community. So we have other batch, we have other students, like under AI Fast Solutions, we have right now other 2-3 batch going on, okay? So what we basically want to do, make a culture, make an environment, and make a community. So at least from your batch, you will be merged with some other batch as well for Java class from Monday, what we're gonna start. So you will face some new friends, some new community people. So what I want, please be frank, be friendly, open yourself, talk to each other, okay? Create a team and then do some teamwork. Teamwork means like out of 8 person here, maybe 2 or 3 would be very good or would be master for something, okay? So you are always open to teach another of your friend, or maybe you guys come up with some discussion, okay? So we guys already have a platform, you have a group chat, so be active, okay? Be like vocal, be sound, and open yourself, okay? Don't be just silent, don't be just like, be yourself. So this is a career path, this is a training, so you just cannot be yourself. So open yourself, be proactive with others, so this is how we can create a community each other. So because even after the course, we'll be in the job placement session, right? So one of us from here maybe get a job earlier. So if we have some contacts, if we have some good, interaction each other, then maybe he can help you up, or maybe you can help others. So that's why I want you guys open yourself, be active in your group chat, and talk with everybody, okay? Even in the class, I expect that you will be very communicative with your trainers, because the trainer will be, some trainer will be from India, and they are very good one, you will see soon. And we expect you guys have to be very live in the class. That's it from my side. So I think we can go for little introduction among us, one by one. Just tell your name and where are you from, Atlanta or outside of Atlanta. Just to be introduce yourself, I think that would be great. What do you think, Imran?
Yeah, sure, we'll do it. So I'll just start with the Nadia Apu. You can unmute yourself and just tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay, my name is Nadia, and then I graduated long time ago, so I'm coming back to the software engineering development to learn more about this. So what happened? I'm working for some programming right now, but still I wanted to know about the automations and much more deep inside thoughts about the machine languages. So that will help me out to know about the market as well. So that's the thing I just wanted to know, and that's the thing I share with you guys.
All right, thank you so much. Next, I'll go with Akhtar Hussain.
Hi everyone, my name is Akhtar. I go by Shagor. I'm from Atlanta. Um, Graduated a while ago, just like Nadia. Currently working as a technical support analyst in a software development company, but just want to have a different career path. Try to grow my career a little bit more than where I am right now. So that's why I'm here.
All right, thank you. I'll just go with the next Bill.
Hey everybody. My name is Bo. I graduated from Georgia State in 2019. I studied math and statistics, but I've been working in restaurant management operations for the past 10 years. So I've always had an interest in software. I was referred to a friend of mine this program, so thought it'd be good for me to get out there and actually learn this stuff.
All right, thank you. I'll go with the Faisal.
So I started went to school a long time ago. Studied applied math and statistics. I've been working as finance manager. Trying to fix my career.
All right, next I'll go with Mahmoud.
My name is Mahmoud. I'm from Atlanta. I did associate degree from Unitech in 2021. After that, I joined in Gwinnett Police. I worked for Gwinnett County Police Department for 6 months. Then I resigned from Gwinnett Police. Currently, I'm driving a Leo, but I'm thinking that that is not actual for me. I want something in like IT related stuff. So I met with by in like some festival. So I chatted with him and he gave me courage to join, and he said good opportunity now and future. So I'll try my best to get into this career path. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. I'll just go with the last person, Brother Nabi.
Hey, hello everyone. Am I audible?
Yes.
Oh, okay, thank you. Hey, nice to meet you guys. I'm Nabi. I can tell you like very small way that I'm interested about exploring QA domain. So let's see how far I can browse with you guys and help me out. Thank you very much.
Sure, we're here to help you guys, so no problem at all. All right, did I miss anyone?
No, we cover everybody.
Okay, I think we covered everybody. So final, do you guys have any other questions so far about the training, timing, or any other questions related with the training? All right, I hope you guys don't have any questions. So as I told,
have one, if you don't mind.
sorry,
Okay,
can you repeat one more time?
Yeah, like I have seen some some point like you mentioned Jira and DevOps. So what is the depth of those area? Like,
Okay, so Jira and the DevOps, basically we're going to cover from like the PVI point of view, how you can pull those stories, story points, sprint planning, and you need to report those parts. So writing the test cases at some point in Jira, we are going to cover that. And the DevOps, we are going to cover similar way up to that code push to the deployment. We are not going to cover a lot of stuff on it, only because of like, if you think about the DevOps, they do have the separate training for the DevOps, correct? And it's gonna take a month or more. But at least in the QA perspective, you need to know how you're gonna handle those tools, like once you'll be in the office. So that part we're going to cover.
Actually, I can give some little bit of input. These are the tools for project management tools. So for Azure DevOps, you just need to know the pipeline, okay? The pipeline, how it built from your Eclipse between to your Azure, okay? Just to know the pipelines of it.
Any more questions? Anyone? Is that clear your answer, Brother Nabi?
Bit of, but I think like I'll discuss more about
Okay, sure.
it. Okay, thank you.
All right. Any other questions so far?
So I think all of we are clear about the class time and day, right? The class will be on Monday and Wednesday from 9.
The class time is this. So Monday, Wednesday from 9 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. So this is the class, and our first class will be starting from this Monday.
And guys, we usually start class 9 means it's sharp 9, okay? We actually don't delay because our other batch go in the same phase. We never delay. So people would think maybe like, okay, 9 means we can come 9 and 5. No.
So please be there at sharp 9 so that we can start the class. But definitely, if you have some type of issues, personal issues, if you have issues with connecting with the meeting and stuff, please let us know on the WhatsApp group, any type of update, anything else, so that we can resolve as early as possible. I think that's all for today's demo sessions, but if you guys do have any questions, personally, you guys can call me anytime. You have my number, text me, call me anytime. So I'll be like, able to answer those calls, and I'll see you all on 7th, which is on Monday at 9 p.m. That's all for tonight. Thank you so much for joining in our demo session today. Yes, Nadia, we have questions.
Yeah. I just wanted to see the first slide that you guys set it up in the Zoom call. Zoom. Can I see the first slide that you showed in the beginning?
First slide.
This one and okay.
This one.
Yeah, this one and the one the next one. Okay, and the afterwards. Can I see the next one? Okay, that's the one I wanted to see. Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay.
Imran, I have a quick question for you.
Sure.
So actually, 2 questions for you.
Yeah.
So if you go back to the modules that you have, I understand we're going to be starting with software automation or more like Java from Monday.
Right.
So looking at it, that's module 6, right? So are we going to be finishing up software automation, and then are we going to do real-time projects, and then we're going to move to
manual testing? Right. Yes.
Okay, so basically we're going to start from module 6.
Yes. The only thing why I'm going to do for this current batch, because like whoever will be, you can see this batch is each and every person is pretty smart. Once I spoke with each and every person, they do have at least little bit of the prior knowledge about either programming language or someone already worked on somewhere, and they know like how that software industry works. So I'm not going to start from the very basic stuff. That's why like I'm going to put you on the automation phase first, and you guys have enough time to complete that automation, then move to the manual so that you have some type of time to practice yourself and get more focused on automation at some point. Because for the other batches, right after finishing those automation, they need to place you in the market, correct? So rather doing it, if you can finish the automation in the first, which is little bit of challenging for you guys, but I'm pretty sure you guys can handle it. But if you do have any question or concern, definitely we can figure that out. I do have the another batches is going on so that like I can put you a setup in somewhere else. But I'm pretty sure you guys can cope up with it. And once you'll be done with like the 2 months of automation, then we're gonna start the basics. So for basically like for automation, practice and learn, you're gonna get 4 months. Because side by side, once the manual will be going on, you can still work on the projects and still you can learn the automation. So you have more room to learn automation. And for all of you guys, for this particular batch, I'm expecting all of you to put in at least the QA engineering role, which is basically like more focused on automation, less on manual. And as I told you, right, is if you can focus more on automation with your numbers, which is your salary, you're gonna get more salary. And this is a more job in the market. So I'm trying to put all you in some of the phases so that like you guys can easily get a job at some point. That's what I'm gonna start from the Java.
Sounds good. Last question for me.
Yeah.
Can you send us the PowerPoint presentation that you have got going on right now?
Yeah, sure.
That'd be great, please.
Yeah, I'll send it to you guys.
Thank you.
This presentation actually recorded, so I think we can share the recordings.
Yeah, you're gonna get the recorded link as well.
All
So,
right, I didn't notice. Apologies.
yeah, no problem. Yeah. So like you're gonna get the orientation link, so you can see over and over, whatever, like you think.
So the
And
recording will be transferred to every single the classmates, right?
So sorry, can you repeat one more time, please?
I'm saying that this recording will be transferred to every single people, right, over
Yeah,
here?
basically like this orientation session and onwards for all of the session, whatever you're going to work on our training, correct? So each and every video will be uploaded to our personal YouTube channel. And once it's been uploaded, we're gonna send you that link and we're gonna give you the access for that link so that like you can watch those videos over and over.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Any other questions? All right, guys, thank you so much for joining for today's demo session, and I'll definitely see you all on Monday at 9 p.m. Thanks. Good night, everyone.
Thank you all. Good night.
Good night.